Check out the G2A link in the description for some amazing deals on some really awesome games. Here are just a few. This spring sale ends tomorrow, so check out all the amazing deals. Hey, what's up everyone, Saintsfan back again with another episode of the GTA 5 Q&A. Today we got some really good questions to answer from you guys over on Twitter. If you want to ask a question for a future episode, just go on Twitter and use the hashtag AskSaints. Hopping in though from Josh, do you think there will be a massive submarine in the upcoming DLC? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't know if we will get it because I feel like they're sort of done with the water or with water-based vehicles. Like, I don't see them really adding more boats in the game. I don't really see them ever really going back and doing anything because there's not much to do in the ocean. At least in online. Like in single player, there's all the animals and stuff, and it's cool to go explore in the ocean. But in online, it's kind of lame. And then plus, I know like on consoles, I believe the frame rate is still like super weird in the water. So I'm pretty sure they don't want to like have a ton of people noticing that. So I don't think we'll ever see any more water-based vehicles apart from the one I'm holding out for is a hovercraft. And you may say that's crazy, but there was one in San Andreas. I think it was called the Vortex. And I know they made the bike in the game called the Vortex, but maybe in the DLC it's like another special vehicle or something, and it, you know, can go on land and water. That would be awesome, but I don't know. That might be me being a little bit too optimistic, but yeah, I don't think we'll see a massive submarine, although I like your thinking there. Next one from Sir King. Do you think there will be any heist type or any type of heists in the gun running DLC? So not any official heists. No, that's not going to happen. But I kind of think that the missions will be heist-ish. I mean, in the three types of missions we have, right? The CEO, the motorcycle club, and the import-export missions. None of them are really heisty, I wouldn't say. Like, you go someplace, get the stuff, you come back, and you sell it. But I feel like they have an opportunity to make something really cool. And I know we kind of got a little information from the game files because there was the supplies icon that people found, and that, you know, kind of insinuates that it's just going to be, you know, nothing, or just the same kind of missions where you go out, get supplies, come back, and then you sell them. But I don't know, it would be kind of cool if they sort of switched it up a little bit, and going to get the supplies is kind of like a heist where maybe there's a lot of, I don't know, well, if it's military DLC, maybe there's a lot of army guys or Meriwether people or something. I don't know. I think they can do something really cool with this gun running DLC, but it'll depend on, you know, I guess how much time and effort they want to put into it. Because I'm sure it's a lot easier to just basically copy all the stuff, all the type of missions they already have, and just make them military themed. Another one about the gun running DLC from Lenu. Will gun running have more content than the Cutting Stunts Part 2? I mean, I'd hope so. Cutting Stunts Part 2 had it didn't have anything in it really. So yeah, I think it's definitely going to have more stuff. Honestly, I think this might be one of the biggest DLCs this year. It almost seems like this one is going to be the summer big, or I guess the late spring, you know, big DLC, and then we might get another big DLC at the end of the year, somewhere in December, because usually they release a lot of big DLCs in December, so maybe we'll get two really solid and really big DLCs. You know, this one will be the first. Next question from Pius. How much do you think the gun running DLC will be worth together in GTA Online? This is an interesting question, and obviously the answer I'm going to give is complete speculation, because we don't know anything apart from there's going to be supplies in it, and there's going to be bunkers in it. We don't know what the vehicles are. We don't know really anything. But if I had to guess, just sort of really early speculation here, I would say total everything will be around 50 million. And I know that may be a lot, but that's kind of how it was with the Import-Export DLC. There were a bunch of cars. There was the offices or the garages that you could buy. Those were really expensive. And I think, I forget what the total amount was, but I know it was up there for the Import-Export DLC. And that was a huge DLC. So I'm thinking it'll be somewhere along that lines, because if the DLCs this year are sort of winding down and they're just going to be releasing a couple of big, gigantic DLCs instead of, you know, smaller, you know, still good DLCs, I think they want to capitalize and they want to make as much money as possible. So having everything cost a lot definitely would make sense for Rockstar and Take-Two. So that's my guess. 50 million. We'll have to wait and see, though, once we get more information or once there are some other leaks out there. Then we have Inside Gaming. How much money do you think we'll make in the Gun Running DLC compared to the Import-Export? So one thing I'm hoping for in addition to the sort of somewhat different missions, sort of heisty missions, it would be kind of cool if these missions, the gun running missions, paid like more. I believe the most you can make per hour with the import-export stuff is 230,000. It would be nice if the gun running DLC, let's just say you can make 500,000 per hour. But to sort of balance it out, the missions would be super difficulty, and that's where the heist aspect comes in. You know, it might get really annoying if, let's just say, you're going up against a bunch of NPCs that can just aimbot you from across the map. But it might be worth it to do that, and it might be actually somewhat difficult and give you a little bit of a challenge to do that if you get paid like 500 grand per hour, because then it's not like you're wasting your time. So I'm hoping that's what happens. That's sort of my wish for that DLC. But let me know in the comments, how much do you think the gun running DLC will compare to the import-export DLC? Then Nightmare, do you think Rockstar has a great opportunity to release the Juggernaut suit with that military DLC? So this is something I've seen recently, because if you guys don't know, if you don't follow the clothing glitch community, or whatever you want to call it, with the last update, Rockstar made it so where the Juggernaut suit, the police outfit, and I believe the Trashman outfit, they are blacklisted from like your saved outfits. So even if you do save it, the minute you switch lobbies or the minute you log off, your outfit is going to disappear. And a lot of people obviously are upset with that, but people were saying, well, maybe they're doing this because in the military DLC, they're going to release Juggernaut suit, or in the the DLC after the military one, they'll release the the police outfit. Maybe they're actually making a police DLC. I mean, we kind of have been saying that stuff for like a year now, because every freaking patch they do something to fix the cop glitch, and we're always like, well, maybe they're going to add it in a DLC, but they never do. So I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on this. The one thing that I don't get, if they don't end up adding it, for players to buy in a legit way in online, if their thinking is, oh, we can't allow the Juggernaut suit, or we can't allow the police outfit in online because it's not realistic, they look too goofy or something. We have outfits that freaking glow. You know what I mean? Like, I really hope that's not the reasoning they are giving for deleting those outfits from online, because that is such a BS reason. There are so many other crazier things in the game, and having a Juggernaut suit, which, by the way, does nothing. Like, it doesn't give you extra health, and it's literally just for the looks. So having that, I don't see what the harm. And a cop outfit, I mean, again, no one who sees a cop outfit on a character is like, you know what, that guy's ruining my experience. No, nobody does that. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments, again, what you guys think. But I hope that one day we get that stuff in a legit way. And then the last question from Taz Plays, do you think that the gun running update will bring back the exciting times in 2013 and 2014? I don't think anything will ever bring back those times, because that was back when the game was new, man. That was back when everything was exciting. You were actually working up towards, buying a new car or buying a new apartment or something, and not everyone had, every single weapon. Not everyone was flying a Hydra. Actually, no one was flying a Hydra, because the Hydra wasn't out then. No one had homing launchers. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely exciting times, but I don't think anything will ever bring it back. But I do think that the gun running DLC will definitely be up there. I think that Rockstar knows this is their DLC to cash in on, because it's going to come out in the summer, and that's, a lot of people, since they're off of school in the summer, a lot of people are trying to figure out what they're going to play, and if they just blow it out the water, man, make some really awesome DLC in the gun running update, and it comes out in the summer, boom. Dude, they're set until Red Dead Redemption 2. So I feel like I have confidence in Rockstar making the gun running DLC good, and I hope they prove me right. So that is it with the Q&A. Thank you all for watching. I'm doing a shark card giveaway over on my Twitter. If you guys don't follow me, then go do that. I'm giving some free money away to someone tomorrow. I'm going to be picking the winner tomorrow when the new DLC comes out, or the new car comes out. So hopefully you guys check that out. But anyway, thank you all, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.